power forward. At 6 foot 9 inches, number 0, Leonard Zero.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Hill. And it's Stevenson in at the guard position. And for the Cavaliers, they've got the prodigy, also young out there. And it's Kramer in at the 5 spot. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Terry with it. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. Here's the prodigy. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Oh, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here is Hill. Buries it down low.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's the prodigy. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Buckner's checked in for Virginia.
At the line for 1.
Now here's Terry. Young outside. Back to Terry. Pass to Young. Virginia working the ball around. And it's Terry that time on the assist from Young.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Stevenson outside. Puts up a deep 3. Buckner grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Picked his pocket. And they're on the break. Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to the prodigy. Young outside. Down low. Here's Kramer. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Now here is Hill. Anderson passes to Hill. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to Terry. Back to Young. Over Anderson. Out to the right wing. Here's the prodigy. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. And it's Hill with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Nice shot by Terry. Terry's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Got that one up quick.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
To the inside. The shot that time, not on target.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Virginia trails by 3. Here's the prodigy. Terry outside. Here's Kramer. Count that one. Kramer's got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Gabriel. Anderson right side. For the 3. The prodigy with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Kramer. Anderson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
The away team. Anderson taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Anderson. The dude, he's checked in for the prodigy. And both free throws good for Anderson. And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Here's Buckner. No scoring in this one. Hunt. A 3-pointer, no good. Hill deciding where to go with it. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
So it's the visitors now. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Pass to Anderson. Drives to the...
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Terry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Terry's got 7 points in the game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Gabriel. Outside Hill. And here's Anderson from the arc. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
That's pretty much not how they would defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And Young kicks to Terry. Takes the 3. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. Stevenson outside. Outside Hill. It's not going to go for him. Virginia trails by 6. Here's Terry driving inside. And that one drops. 9 points in the game so far.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second-chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Here's Cannon. It's rebounded by Virginia.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
It's tipped, and he gets it back. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Here's Buckner. Missed inside.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Cannon. Pass to Werdan. Here's Cannon. Akers. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here is Young. Scoreless thus far. Buckner the pass to Keel. With the teardrop, rebounded by Werdan. Gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. It's deflected. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Buckner. No good there. Akers, defended by Young. Here's Justice. Off target at the rim. Now Young. Pass to Buckner. Here's Keels. Again, the miss by Virginia.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Here's Keel. He has yet to score. They've got Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Rupert in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Cannon. Here's Werdan. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Buckner. Here's Keels. As it goes out of bounds, Virginia able to keep the ball here. On Tuesday, then on Thursday. There's the steal. Here's Werdan. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. There's some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
No good on the second free throw. Pass to Cannon. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Virginia trails by 9. Pass to Keels. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. That shot, no good. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Takes it inside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. For Virginia, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And too long on the shot.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Kelly. Nothing on the board. Good.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Cannon. Here's Rupert. Shoots the 3. And it's Potter with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Justice. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Make some noise for your Virginia dancer.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tompkins checked in. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 9-point game. Buckner the pass to Tompkins. Here's Keel. Hasn't made one yet. Knocked loose. Out left to the wing. Here's Tompkins. 4 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. Buckner, no good. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Justice. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Cavaliers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Substitution for Virginia. Kramer, 0.
Virginia trails by 8. Here's Buckner. Pass to Keels. From deep. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Cannon from long range. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Pass to the prodigy. And it's blocked. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Cannon. It's rebounded by Virginia.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Tompkins checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Tompkins. Here's Buckner. Pass to Keels for 3, and it's sent back by Hill.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Gabriel. Still without a basket. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Takes a 3. Gabriel can't get it to go. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Tompkins. Here's Keel. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Keel. Over Hill. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Virginia trails by 5. Here's the prodigy. The shot from the low post is good. Is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Here's Rupert. They could use a bucket. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Wasted no time on that one. Keels got 5.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Pass to Anderson. Outside Hill. Here's Rupert. Here's Gabriel. Traps in the tray. Gabriel's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Take a look at the prodigy, 5th in the league and patrolling the paint.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Virginia trails by 7. Here's Kelly. Pass to the prodigy. Young with the ball. Over Anderson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Akers, Terry covering. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Hill. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And for Virginia, their shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Terry finds Young. Gabriel with the rebound. Gabriel's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hill.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Gabriel. Lets it go with the 3. Kramer with the rebound. The Cavaliers shooting it pretty low, 34% thus far. A wide open look here for Terry. A 3-pointer is right on target. Terry's got 12.
they're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Terry covering. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Terry bringing it up for Virginia. Trailing by 4. Kelly lays it up and banks it in. Kelly's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Outside Hill. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Terry covering. Young against Anderson. Young with the steal. Terry outside. Here's Kelly. Here's Kramer. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line.
Third team foul.
And that one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. A tight game here in New York. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Gabriel. The tray. Hill finds Anderson.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Keels checked in.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
On the free throw, no good. And for Virginia, their shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. It's good. 16 seconds left in the first half. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Still scoreless. Here's Gabriel. No good with the layup. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by just 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish. I'm ticklish. I'm ticklish. I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
It's the centerpiece of healthy, balanced diet, Ernie.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And for Virginia, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Young is out there with the prodigy. Then it's Terry. And it's Kramer in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Terry. Being under 40% all in all for the game. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Good on the triple. Mr. Fundamental's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Kelly. Now Young. And there's Terry. And Young kicks to Terry. Here's the Prodigy. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. The Prodigy's got the lead up to 2 now for Virginia. Pass to Anderson. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Lets it fly. Kramer with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
They grab their own miss. Fires the three. Shot by Kelly, no good.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting for the away team. Number 1 at the line for 2.
The first one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Terry with it. 15 points in the game. It's Young on the wing. Gabriel with the rebound. Gabriel's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Hill. Here's Gabriel from deep three-point land. The Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gabriel with the rebound. Gabriel's got 7 rebounds in the game. Anderson outside. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Again, the miss by Virginia. Gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Hill passes to Gabriel. Out to the right wing. Anderson right side. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Cavaliers shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Young outside. Pass to Kelly. On the wing, Terry. Again, the miss by Virginia. Right wing. Here's Anderson. Banked in off the glass. Anderson's got 11 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year.
Well, last year these guys were coached to share the basketball, keep making the extra pass until someone got a good look. They always talk about good to great. They're a prime example.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Kelly. Misses and the dry spell continues. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And it's good, 2 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Virginia trails by 3. To the right side. A 3. A Prodigy's shot is good. He's got 10.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Stevenson with a clean look. Good on the 3-point shot.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Stolen by Stevenson. And now the fast break. Stevenson with the ball. Akers. Cavaliers with the rebound. The Prodigy's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Kramer. Terry with it. Young outside. Poke loose. Here's the Prodigy. 3-pointer. He doesn't hit that one.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Stevenson against Terry. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Pass to Weirdan. 6 to shoot. Now Stevenson from downtown. It's rebounded by Virginia. Kramer's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Young dishes to Terry. To the wing right side. Launches a 3. He can't hit that time. Going to somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team. Akers, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here are the Cavaliers now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Keels. The 15-footer. That one doesn't drop. Just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Stevenson left side. Softly drops in the floater. Stevenson's got 8 points.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Pass to Keels. There's a screen. Here's Buckner. Sinks the 3-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Cannon after Virginia picked up 3 with their last shot. 2 points. That one goes. Virginia trails by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Buckner. Pass to Keels. Ball's knocked loose. Here's the 3. And it's Potter with the rebound. Potter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young outside. Here's Buckner. A 3-ball. No good that time.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Akers. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Buckner. Pass to Potter. Here's Keel.
All right, a chance to take a look at the numbers for Stevenson. How he did last season. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man. The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Weirdan. Here's Cannon. Stevenson outside. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. 34 seconds left in the third. Buckner the pass to Tompkins. To the wing on the left. Here's Keels. Again, the miss by Virginia. Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Weirdan. Can't hit from 12. Here's Buckner. Inside. Here's Potter. Rebounded by Weirdan. Shot from the wing, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 6, and we'll be back with you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Cannon, and it's Stevenson in at the one. Pass to Rupert. Back to Stevenson. Hits it from three-point range.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Keel. Out to the wing. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Stevenson. And the wing jumper offline. Virginia trails by 6. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Buckner. Fires for 3. Keels misses.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Pass to Rupert. Here's Cannon. Now Stevenson. The 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. And for Virginia, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Here's Buckner. Three-pointer. A shot, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Stevenson passes to Weirdan. That one goes. Count it.
Well, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Buckner the pass to Tompkins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Tompkins.
And he knocks down the first one. The prodigy, he's checked in for the dude. That one is no good. He's gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The prodigy passes to Tompkins. Here's Buckner. Pass to Tompkins from outside the arc. No good. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And here's Anderson to the left side wing. Here's Justice. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Here's Tompkins. Nice shot from the wing. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Stevenson outside. Anderson outside. Lets the three fly. And Tompkins pulls it down.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
57% in this fourth quarter. It's picked off. Here's the break. Pulls up for 3. Buckner. Good. Buckner's got it back down to within single digits for Virginia.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Now here's Anderson. Stevenson inside the three-point line. And Tompkins pulls it down. Here's the prodigy. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And that was the right call. But when you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. Being a mediocre 41% in this one. Pass to Gabriel. Outside Hill. Anderson with the ball. Pulls it up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Here's Kelly. Young outside. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Virginia.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ballgame.
Here's Hill after Virginia picked up 3 with their last shot. Young with the ball. And now by Anderson. Terry kicks to Young. Here's Kramer. Pass to Terry. Now, here is Young. Here's Kelly. 5 on the clock. Hill pulls it in.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
3 from Stevenson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Young. Here's Kelly. Gabriel with the rebound. Gabriel's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Anderson. Here is Stevenson. Drills the three-pointer. Stevenson's got 14 points now in the second half.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Terry, the pass to Young. Again, the miss by Virginia. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Hill dishes to Anderson. Pass to Stevenson. Now here is Hill. Terry covering. Back to Stevenson. Pass break. Here comes Virginia. It's tipped. Kelly passes to the product. Virginia working the ball around. It's Young on the wing. From about 19 feet. The rebound by Anderson. Doing it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. The quick look, no good that time. And so Young will bring it up for Virginia. They trail by 7. Again, the miss by Virginia. And around 41% on the night. Pass to Gabriel. Outside Hill. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Anderson can't get it to go. And for Virginia, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Stevenson outside. Hill is screen on Terry. Stevenson passes to Hill. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. .54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Terry. Over to the left wing. Kelly. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
First team foul.
Here's Stevenson. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team. Stevenson. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position. And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
For the away team. Stevenson. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Young kicks to Terry. Misses the 3. And so they foul intentionally.
you have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting for the away team. Gabriel taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to the prodigy. No one near him. It doesn't go for him. It's tipped. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now we present our player of the game.